Hey friends, how's it going? I hope your first week of school went really well. As you can see, I already have my cap backwards because that's how I started my first week. And you know what? This is how I'm going to start my second week of school. I think that the kids really enjoyed working with the song last week, and they also learn and they are motivated to keep working in the Spanish class or whatever class you teach. And I have been getting really good feedback from many of you, which I really appreciate because I don't want to be wasting your time. So remember, in the language class, the curriculum is not the textbook. The curriculum is not the curriculum. The curriculum is the language. Let's keep that in mind. Okay? The curriculum is the language. So all we need to do is to make sure that we have an excuse to use the language during the class in different ways. So last week, and if you look in my blog, you can tell that I use songs and I wrote a couple of things or maybe three things about how to use the songs in class. Next week, I'm going to use a different strategy, but I'm not going to cancel the songs all the way. I'm going to include the songs, but also with a new strategy. I'm going to work with images, and I'm going to work with pictures. So before I forget, we have a colleague of us, an amazing teacher in Minnesota. Her name is Amy Rowe, and she's a specialist about working with pictures in the world language class. I believe she has a presentation named "An Image is Worth a Thousand Words" or something like that. But anyway, I was gonna tell you that I'm going to be working with pictures this week. So usually when we work with pictures, we kind of like have the same activities over and over, which is, okay, tell me what you see in the picture. Where do you think this happens based on the picture? We have one kid describing the picture to another kid, and this kid is drawing the picture or making an idea of what the picture is, and then they, look at the picture and see if they were close or not. Those are great activities. But let's think outside of the box. Let's think with our cap backwards. This time we're gonna ask the kids to, after talking about the picture, obviously, what will make this picture a better picture? And depending on the level of proficiency that your students have, you need to accommodate the language to that proficiency level. These are not specific level type of activities. These are activities that you can adjust to any proficiency level. So what will make this picture better? So if it's a picture that is showing something sad, then we get into the conceptual things, and the kids can give ideas on how to make that situation better. If it's just a simple picture of a park and maybe you can only see trees, maybe the kids can say, well, it would be better if we can see birds or flowers or something like that. So what can make this picture better and why? Another day, hey guys, what's not working very well in this picture? Why? What is that thing that is making this picture not being such a good picture? In another class, guys, let's find similar pictures to this picture. Let's go to Google Images and let's find, and then compare them. What are the differences between these pictures? Okay? So it's just another excuse to keep working with the language. I will write down some of these thoughts on my blog, but I wanted to share the second week of my backwards cap with you. You guys have a wonderful week. maximize the language in the class. Do not worry so much about complying with this, and this, but worry about using the language. That's what motivates the students. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to not depend on vocabulary lists. So, keep posted. See ya.